Alrighty. Hey, everybody. Welcome to a new Night Coop.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Night Coop.
Obviously, now that you know, we're doing Thursdays instead. Thirsty Thursdays.
It's really panning out for us.
I think so, too.
Love a good day off recording.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Day off as if... Well, I don't really... Now that I don't have a day
No
job...
days off.
I'm like, I don't really know what I do. Because I have the job...
Right.
of stand-up comedy, podcasting, and all this other stuff.
Correct.
But the fact that that's the job.
That's the job now.
Yeah, which means I gotta do even more than what I'm doing. I'm like...
I walked into Kelly's room and saw this bandana on her head. And when I tell you, I fell on the ground. I fell to the floor.
I don't think... Here's the problem with the look. Is...
There's just one.
The problem with the look is that if I fully committed and didn't do makeup, I would look horrendous. We can live with this.
It almost looks like a chef's hat, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I could have done the little... I've done what you're doing
the
with
ascot?
it, right? I've done the ascot. Shout out to Silver Star Distillery in Fort Worth, Texas. That's where I got these. He was like, the guy that runs the place was like, do you have a dog? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, give these to your dog. You can wear them. And I'm like, or I could put it on the top of my head and see how we feel about it. I feel good in this.
Good.
You know, I feel like...
I like your braids.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't.
What?
Can I be honest?
What happened?
You know what's crazy is I have such thick hair, but in the braid, it looks so thin. Why is that? It tapers off at the end.
Well, because you have layers to your hair.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that. Because I'm pulling at the end. I'm pulling them all together and go, where the fuck did the hair go? Where'd the hair go? Can't figure it out.
I have a lot of breakage, so I feel you.
You're breaking down? You're breaking down?
I had somebody reach out to me being like, you're blonde, your hair looks so healthy. How do you do it?
I don't.
I don't. I have thick hair and a shit ton of breakage. There are no layers in my hair. It is all broken off.
From the bleach?
Yes.
Yeah, but it does look healthy for some reason.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a haircut since Kelly cut my hair in 2020.
In the Q-teen.
Yeah.
I was looking at pictures. So years ago in 2020, me and our good friend Maximilian Spinelli, he and I did a news show called What a Week. Okay.
Yes.
And I was looking at the memes that we would create. Still love the concept. It just, no one else did.
No, it's not that nobody else did. It's just that it was you guys did like longer episodes, right?
Oh my God, they took forever to edit.
It was essentially a podcast.
Yeah, but then we didn't have anything to do. It was quarantine,
Yeah.
So it was like, it was fine. But that being said, it took a lot of effort. But I was looking at the memes that we were making, and one of them was like, in 7 months when they talk about maybe there'll be a vaccine. And it's like, oh my God, we really didn't know if there was going to be a vaccine.
We really didn't know.
We really didn't know.
There was so much we didn't know.
It's so crazy too, because I guess we could have panicked more than we were. For some reason, we were very level-headed about the whole thing, where it was like, you don't go outside, you don't talk to people. But also like, well, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine, and maybe it won't be. But
we didn't really. It wasn't that emotionally taxing on us for whatever reason, Kelly. And I don't know if that's because something's wrong with us.
Well, I think I was kind of like.
It wasn't emotionally taxing. We also were very grateful in the fact that like
no one we knew got it to a terrible extreme. I mean, there were people who died, obviously, that were like around. But like, yeah, I don't know.
It was just very like, stay inside, don't.
Yeah, the whole thing of like, there might not be a vaccine, nothing might ever come back. That was bad, but it wasn't daunting in the way that you would think that it would be. Like, if someone told me today, like, hey, everything's going away tomorrow, everything has to shut down, I'd be like, okay.
Well, I think part of it, Kelly, is that you and I really are day by day people. I'm taking it one day at a time.
Well, yeah, and I think the other thing is like I'm so used to things going in a way that is unexpected.
Right. Why would it go correctly?
Why would it go correctly? And I watched that video from that woman where she was saying how like human beings, the biggest fear is feeling joy because you're like, what's going to happen next?
Oh, you're talking about what's her face.
Yeah. Because they're like, what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
And I understand that. But at the same time, I'm like, what, are you going to make me look stupid by being happy? I'd much rather be fucking
I
than...
know. I was also reading something today about... because Kelly and I are Tauruses, and I hate to do this, but I'm going to do it. It was a video about how essentially... because Tauruses are very sensitive and stubborn, they also struggle to
I don't know what you
feel.
mean. I don't know what you're talking about.
They also struggle to feel joy. Like that's within our kind of nature.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
But it did say that something that we don't struggle to feel joy with is food.
Yes. Well, the thing with food is there ain't nothing else going on when I'm eating.
The thing with food also is that there's nothing surrounding the food. It's just I'm eating the food. There's no complicated feelings. There's no.
I'm eating the food. I'm safe here.
No one can hurt me.
No one can hurt me.
I've got my food.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the perfect night in is I order takeout, probably Indian food or Chinese food. I'm on the couch. I'm with my food. I'm with my dog. I'm with Allie and Bruce or anybody else that wants to come and join me. You can join me in my quarters.
Woman on the street.
You can
Pigeon
join me.
lady from Home Alone.
Yeah. Well, not anybody. But if I like you, you can come join me. But do not disrupt the peace.
No.
Don't disrupt the peace. Don't come into my home and say, I want something else. No, it's already been ordered. I ordered it. Oh, you want to cook it? No. I already ordered the food. No. No. You like my new pen? Look at that.
Where'd you get
Isn't that
it?
interesting?
That is
I
interesting.
ordered these
it's
off...
an oval top.
You
people.
don't hear of an oval top. I'll tell you what. What? Okay. Guys, I actually do have something to discuss. I've been taking more polls online. I'm now using a notebook because I feel like I am more invested when I
love
write it
the
down.
notebook. I love the notebook idea. I did a notebook a couple weeks ago. It felt good. The phone it's not hitting the same.
The phone's not hitting the same, and I feel like when I'm going through the notebook, I'm going, yes, this is the point that I had to make.
Right.
First of all, I've been doing more polls on my Instagram because I want to hear what people have to say, okay? I do. I want to know. Voting is like one of my favorite things in the world. What's your vote, okay? I asked you guys, hotel chains, where's your loyalty at? I could not believe how many answers I got.
Really?
Yeah. I got like...
Did you share these on your story? No, you just asked a question?
I asked this. I asked a question, and I got like 300 responses.
Really?
Yeah, which is enough data to where I can fucking tell you. Okay, so coming in the hot lead with 41% people voted was Marriott.
And I hear ya.
I
love a Marriott.
Even the dinky Marriotts are better than other places.
Like a Courtyard?
Like a Courtyard or Fairfield Inn and Suites.
I love them both.
I love them both, but they are dinkier than the regular Marriott.
Yeah.
But if you go in a nice Marriott...
Some of them are beautiful.
Well, and you know how you know when you're in a good one. When they have the waffle press with the M in it. At the Continental Breakfast. That's how you know.
Yeah. And if you go to a dinky one, it's a W for waffle.
Just flip it over. All right, coming in at 36% was the Hilton. Okay, look, Hilton, the ugly twin of Marriott. Okay, it's just what it is.
That's how I feel.
That's what it is. It's what it is. But they're neck and neck.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
I cannot believe how low of a score Holiday Inn and Friends got it with IHG Hotels. 7%.
Holiday Inn and Friends.
7%.
If you're voluntarily doing the Holiday Inn,
It's a
not
good,
bad.
cheap option. You know exactly what you're getting at the Holiday Inn. Here's my problem with the Holiday Inn is their continental breakfast, nothing to write home about. Back to the food thing. Nothing to write home about. Also, in a Holiday Inn, you're typically not going to get a hotel bar. At the Marriott and the Hilton, you're probably
There's a
going to get a
bar.
hotel
Yeah.
bar unless you're at a Fairfield Inn and Suites or a Courtyard. But, friends, you staying at the regular Marriott, you got to get a hotel bar.
You know what was a good Marriott was the Portland one.
Portland one was great.
Good
Guess what was in it?
Marriott.
Guess
A bar.
A bar, of course.
Yes.
Sorry, my allergies.
I just
You okay? We're a band over here. All right. And respectably, Hyatt came in with 16%. Can I tell you
Really?
this? I like a Hyatt place.
Yeah.
I like where you can like cook in there and you whatever.
Yeah.
If you're staying for a long time.
But just the hotel?
Just a hotel, I think you could skip it.
I think you can skip it.
But here's the thing: is our good friend Benjamin Yoder. Let me tell you this. He gave me a phenomenal answer.
What'd
and
he
I
say?
said I will be sharing it because it was the most thorough response. Okay. He said in the most sassy way ever, of course, I need more text box to give my opinions. Okay. If you know Benjamin, this is exactly in line. I'm bought in on Marriott and I love their properties. But
what?
I'm bought in
Okay.
on Marriott, and I love their properties, but points are more valuable at Hilton or Hyatt. Hilton has more availability than Hyatt in terms of smaller towns and all that. IHG probably has the fewest. Most people are either Hilton or Marriott.
Thanks, Benjamin.
Thanks, Benjamin.
I was very concerned about the point system and which one was the best for the consumer.
I don't know if I could say his whole name because Marriott will then know. No, that's fine. He didn't say anything bad. Most people are either Hilton or Marriott. You were spot on, my friend. Spot on.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm
I
glad
just thought that was
I'm
interesting.
glad that you're collecting data.
I just thought that was interesting because you never know where people... I did get one response from our good friend Joe Carl that said Doubletree because they specifically have these certain cookies.
Joe, you're going to be here in 2 hours and 50 minutes. We'll be talking about this.
Joe, I know. And here's what's crazy about our good friend Joe is it does not matter if that was not an option on the list.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
He's going to say
Yes.
what his truth is.
Yes, I agree.
As he should.
I know. Alrighty. What would
All
you
right.
like to do? This or that?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get into it, shall we?
So Kelly and I did body modifications for our this or that this
Okay.
week. So let's see what we have to say.
Okay. All right. Dyeing your hair.
Mm-hmm.
I started off slow. Or acrylic nails. See, the thing with me here is I personally dye my hair more, but I could get away with my natural hair color with baddie nails and still feel like a baddie.
Yeah, I think.
Not you.
I don't think so.
No, you need to be blonde, I think.
I have to be blonde. If I'm not blonde, if I've had my natural hair color before and I am depressed.
Yeah. I feel like most people would lean on the dyeing your hair versus acrylic nails.
I'm so used to it. I've been used to it for so long. The acrylic nails thing, because I've worked in food service a lot of my time, I haven't been able to have them. So I'm used to like doing press-ons, but they're not a necessity. I think honestly, sometimes I've gotten acrylic nails partly because who I'm dating at the time loves when I have acrylic nails, which is obviously no reason to
continue having them. You do things for you, not for anybody else.
Exactly. And if there's one thing I'm going to do for me, it is make sure my hair is fucking blonde.
I think you need to have blonde hair. I can't even imagine you with not blonde hair now. It's crazy to believe that you had blue hair.
I was thinking about it because some people online comment that they think that I would look better with like black hair. And I'm like,
Black hair?
no.
Just show them a picture of me with black hair. Be like, really? You sure? Are you sure with this little gremlin? This gothic little gremlin. You think that's
it
what I want to
just
look like?
doesn't. It's not gonna do the thing that you think it's gonna do. It's not gonna do.
It does
the
it for a
blue
selfie.
eye popping.
It does it for a selfie.
Yeah.
With the right lighting, whatever. But day in, day out, you run to the corner store with black hair, you look like a meth addict.
Yeah, it's
Is that
not
offensive? I don't know.
Might be offensive to meth addicts, but I don't really think they're our audience.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, if you do meth, can you reach out?
If you do meth and you watch the pod, can you just also let us know how you're watching it via what platform? Is it
Are
through
you
your
watching it
phone?
on YouTube or are you listening
going into the corner store and demanding they play it on the TV? What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on? I don't know. Okay, so we vote. Allie is dyeing her hair.
I love
Kelly
that you're writing it down.
is acrylic nails. I am writing it down because you want to know why? I have a pen and fucking paper. Fucking paper.
I got a fucking a pen and a paper.
I got a pen and a fucking paper. All right, go ahead.
Botched, BBL, or tongue split unevenly. So you only got like a little.
Botch BBL. I don't have to
Botch
look at it. I don't have to look at it.
Yeah, but you'll feel it every time you sit down. You'll kind of like.
Yeah, but every time I eat,
Every time you eat.
I can't. No.
And
Don't.
imagine how often you would accidentally bite that little.
Oh,
little
God.
one-off.
That is so gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I'm going the BBL.
I'm going botched
because
BBL
a lot
as
of
well.
y'all walking around with a botch BBL anyway, and you're doing fine.
Nobody's saying anything.
Nobody's saying nothing to you.
Somebody should say something.
Is the botch BBL from wherever I pick? Because I don't want like a botch BBL from like another country where there's like putting.
You don't want to botch BBL where, yeah, they're putting bugs in your ass, or like all of a sudden you get stopped at the border and they put 2 bricks of cocaine in your ass, something like that.
Can you imagine?
No.
No.
You know what? I don't know what I would say. I don't know what I would say. If I got stopped at the border and there was cocaine in my ass cheeks.
In my ass cheeks. Yeah.
I don't know what I would say. Sorry?
Sorry.
Sorry, I was trying to make my butt bigger, and now there's cocaine in it.
They put coke in my butt.
I don't do coke. It's just in my butt.
Thoughts? It's just in my butt, man. Can you get this coke out of my butt? I hate the split tongue. Even if it's normal, I hate
Even
the
if
split
it's normal,
tongue.
I think, honestly, I'm sorry if you have it. I think that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of in my life.
You know what?
Splitting your tongue for what? For what?
I think we both agree that we don't like people that are obsessed with the tongue.
No.
Like when
No.
people always have their tongue out in pictures, you're like, could you just put that away?
And then, of course, there's the 2 tongues sticking out moments.
God.
There's either the flat.
No. Or
That's
the,
fine.
No,
Or
no,
the-
no. No. I can't do it. There's a tongue
won't
sticking
do it.
out where people do it like they, like.
Like it's like a finger.
I'm going to say they do it like an erect tongue. And it is the grossest thing in the world.
It
and
will,
it's always
it
like,
will make me spiral.
it's always a girl who
Yeah.
like thinks she's being sexy but hasn't heard of the right way to stick her tongue out.
And only brushes her teeth like once a week. Because that's what she was like taught to do. She's gross and I
Yeah.
hate her.
I
Put your
literally,
tongue away.
I have people in mind who do things like this. Ew, I literally can't.
I'm repulsed.
Guys, again, we're not shaming women. We're shaming some women. Okay.
Your turn.
All right. Belly button piercing or eyebrow piercing?
I go eyebrow.
I go eyebrow too.
All because of the story
Story.
that got told to Kelly and I when we were 14 years old.
Of
And
this-
this is
Papias.
Papia's science class.
Yeah, this girl got a belly button piercing and it
And
ended
it-
up
and
piercing her urethra so she could pee through her belly button.
Yeah, she was peeing through her belly button. And people might say that's not true. She was just trying to scare you. Well, it fucking worked. I'll never do it.
Also, you're going to tell me it never happened? That it's never happened?
Also-
Everything's happened once.
Also, I don't think there's anything more unattractive, truly, than somebody not, no offense, but like if your stomach is like, if your stomach is, if you're wearing a shirt that's very tight and I can see your belly button piercing through the shirt.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's not cute.
That's a weird.
It's one thing to have your stomach out in the belly button ring. You see it. It's another thing for me to be like, why can I see your piercing through your shirt like that. It's the same way I feel with nipple piercings. I don't want to. No, sorry.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not. Really.
I don't want to know what's going on underneath your shirt unless you're showing what's underneath your shirt. Does that make sense?
So you're saying I don't want to. Well, the nipple piercing, I feel like I should not be invited to see.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, there are certain things where it's like, I feel like you got those for a sexual reason.
Yes.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But I don't need to be involved in that.
Some women just like the way that they look, which is fine. Again, I don't need to be involved.
I just don't think that that's worthwhile at any point to get done for me personally.
No.
I could see other people liking it, but I don't show off my nipples the way that others do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just
It is not to say that I am ashamed of it. It's just
I'm not ashamed. Like, I'm not ashamed of my pinky toe. But I'm not like, get a good look at this. You know what I mean? I'm not ashamed of my
skin tags.
I don't think I have any.
I don't think I have any.
I might have one tucked underneath. You know what I don't understand is how come when you try to pull it off, it bleeds like fucking Moses walking through the damn ocean? What? You know when you're bleeding like Moses in the ocean.
That's not a
I go eyebrow piercing. I go eyebrow piercing.
I go eyebrow piercing.
If, God forbid I look a little bit like Fergie. What?
I said a Fergie.
What did you say? I talked right
I
over
said a Fergie
Fergie
moment, and you said, "God forbid I look like Fergie." I mean, it was like at the same
time.
Like,
Point is, was Fergie was on our mind.
Jesus Christ.
That was awful.
Okay,
Why
well,
did it sound
unfortunately,
like that? Fergie was
on my mind.
When Fergie was on my mind.
When Fergie's on your mind.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Your next one.
My next one was the same as that.
The exact same?
The exact same. I'll do one on the fly.
All right. Aye, aye, Captain.
I'll do one on the fly.
Do it.
Okay. A tail. Like getting a tail.
Okay.
Or
colored
contacts.
Colored contacts. I don't need a tail. I don't need a tail.
Those certainly were not on this same playing field.
Would you rather be inconvenienced at every moment of your life or have brown eyes? Like, what?
I got put on the spot.
Okay. Well, I mean, ow. That, I mean, those were completely.
Okay.
Would you rather be an animal
or have brown eyes?
Or have brown eyes? That opens up the door a little bit. If I were turning into a full animal, that'd be a different conversation than just having a tail. Having a tail,
so hold on.
Weirdo with
so
a tail.
let me get this right. If you're committing to it entirely, you would rather become an animal than have brown eyes.
No, I'm just saying I'd think about it a little longer.
It might, you know.
Because do I get any choice of animal?
No, you just get a tail. That was the question.
You just get a tail. That is crazy to be like, say goodbye to everyone I once knew and loved to become an animal. Okay.
All right. Over brown eyes, any day.
Bye-bye. All right. Neck tattoo or tongue piercing?
Neck tattoo.
I go neck tattoo.
Neck tattoo. I don't like the tongue.
I don't like the tongue either. Oh, my
Don't
God.
like it.
The other day we were at this Basque restaurant. If you don't know what Basque is, it's like this French, Spanish cuisine or some shit. Okay. And it was what very poor people used to eat in Bakersfield when they moved out to California. All right. And the first appetizer that they serve is pickled tongue. And it is the grossest thing.
What color is it?
You want to know the worst part? It's like
mauve?
It's like a mauve. It's like a light green gray.
That's not mauve. Mauve is purple.
It
is. It's like a mauve. It's like a light green gray.
Yeah. I don't know what color mauve is. But no, I think it's supposed to be mauve, but this wasn't mauve.
It was a light green gray?
Well, because they're like, here's the thing. I'm stupid, so I'm like, pickled. Is it in pickle juice? No, it's just vinegar, right?
Vinegar and fermented.
Anything that's fermented, keep me out.
Wine is fermented, isn't it?
I don't know.
Fermented grapes?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
I don't think knowing what pickling is could
qualify
turn
you
somebody
as
into
a
a scientist.
I just think that the second you're doing anything with tongue besides ignoring it, I'm out.
I do actually, a Japanese place nearby makes great beef tongue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's like
a piece of meat.
It's like a piece of meat. No, this is cut thin.
Oh, ew.
Like something you'd slap a friend with.
No. I slap your ass with my pickled tongue. Bitch.
Yeah, not for me. Go ahead.
Blackout sleeve or name of significant other tatted on your chest. So it'd be like first name, last name.
Congratulations, Bruce Gray. It's first name, last name. What about you?
You put Bruce Gray.
You're better than a blackout.
On your tits?
Yeah. Better than a blackout sleeve.
I mean, I'd definitely go with the name. But until further notice, I guess the chest is clear.
Yeah, I guess so. But look out, because once you get in a relationship, you have to tattoo it on your chest.
That's how this game works. Whatever you pick,
yes,
you're doing it.
You're doing it.
The only thing that would have been, I've dated some people where it would have been like really uneven, like a short first name and a long last name. So it's like, that wouldn't have been fun.
Yeah, let me think. Everyone I've dated, no, I had one that was like a longer last name. And that would have been ridiculous to get tattooed on.
I dated someone with the last name Downs, so that would have been.
I wonder how he's doing.
Oh.
Isn't it crazy? You're like, how? Like, I went off to live my own life. They're living theirs.
I have no clue what they're doing. None. Haven't talked to them in 6 years or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
How old am I? Yeah, 6.
Really?
6 or 7, yeah.
It's crazy how important people used to once be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're still important to somebody, just not to me anymore.
Well,
okay.
That's what happens. That's what happens when I go to, somebody's college graduation during our birthday, and we go out to dinner, and your family, they don't even sing. They don't even sing for me. Happy birthday. Everybody's meek as shit, shy as hell.
They didn't sing happy birthday?
Get out of my life. I can't be with this family. You don't sing me happy birthday.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That was when I knew. I was like, this isn't going to work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, that was the one time Kelly and I ever spent our birthday apart. Horrendous. Horrible.
I was so mad about that.
I know you were. Wait, did we spend this past birthday? You flew back on our birthday, didn't you?
Yeah, but I was here.
Okay, well, mostly. You good?
Yeah, it's just these allergies, man. Kicking my baruki.
All right. We're going to... I've changed?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. My I've changed is I have started to really keep up with taking care of my body.
Wow.
I feel like I'm loving a face mask more than ever now.
Yeah.
I bought these yoga toes. These things. Okay. All right. Let me ask you guys this. Does anyone here have a crooked toe? That's not a
Euphemism.
for anything. Our ring toe is a hammer toe, and it's curled under.
Is that what it's called? A hammer
I guess
toe?
it's called a hammer toe, yeah. But it's curling. I didn't know that this was a thing, that if it curls too much, you have to get surgery to uncurl your toe. Okay. So I bought these things called yoga toes, and they separate your toes kind of like you would at the nail salon, but it's like much more hardcore than that.
Yeah, yeah, it's more forceful on. the
Yeah,
feet.
yeah. And it hurts.
Are you doing it every day? Twice a day?
I did it twice a day yesterday. I haven't done it yet today. I gotta do it today.
And do you feel a difference in your feet at all yet, or how long?
Yeah,
do you have
I
to
mean,
do it for?
when I take it off, I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
my toe is flat for a second, whatever. But I also noticed that when I sit down, I curl my feet under. I gotta stop
Maybe
doing
it's
that
just
too.
a habit that you didn't realize was.
That's the thing, is that I feel like now at 30, I've been having these habits.
Yeah,
That I
I'm
never
starting to
would've noticed.
things that I didn't notice before. Then I'm like, oh, this is starting to catch up.
I'm not liking it.
This is starting to really sit.
Well, so then I was looking at pictures of our parents on my phone when they were younger. And at mom and dad's wedding, they're like 29.
Yeah,
We're older than they were when they got married.
correct. Correct.
I look like a mess compared to them.
I know. I feel the same. I feel the exact same. I feel like
What? How,
what gives?
how did our parents look like that?
Well,
I just cough at you. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on.
he literally coughed at me just then. But the thing that
My
I was
apologies.
the thing that I was going to say was that, gee, I wonder what it could be, Kelly. Could it be the late nights out until God knows when with our degenerate friends?
You know, it could, you know,
Could that?
you know what? No. If we wanted to live a life of just being good people, we could have.
We chose not to.
Mom and dad live lives of being good people
That's correct.
who make good choices
That's correct.
and do good things. You and I just have a lower rate for that. So like I don't know what happened to our brains, but the whole like sometimes, you know, it just hits me every now and again is live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. Like
As a Broadway tune.
live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. Okay, yes. Or like, you know,
No, I know.
it's just, you know what it is?
It
There's
could be mental illness.
no, not the mental illness.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh,
Mental illness. Fly
Wingardium Alexa. Oh, Lexapro.
Lexapro does sound like a spell.
It does. Yeah, no, mental illness in our generation is on the rise. But at least we have a face mask.
And that's how we're changing.
You know what I think it also is too? I think I'm also changing in a way where I'm like,
You look so concerned right
well,
now.
no. Like, you know how when you're younger, you're like, I think I have depression.
Yeah.
I think something's going on.
Yeah.
I think I have depression. Now, when I go through a moment of depression, I'm not like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? I'm more of just like, I'm going to lay and let this sit.
And let it wash over me.
And then I'll be back in
And then I'll
5.
be-
I'll be back in 5.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
That's how I am with my anxiety too.
I think also there's something about I feel like when you spend so much time in a depressive state, in an anxious state, you end up becoming pals with it almost you don't take it as seriously.
I'm not gonna look at people and say the old line of "it's my superpower." I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go that far.
What's your superpower?
My anxiety. Sometimes people do that.
Do they say that?
Yeah. But sometimes the teeny boppers try and make it seem as though it's a good thing.
Or then they don't got what you got.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what. You think what I got is a superpower, because let me tell you this, it'll be pretty debilitating. Okay?
I'm not saving the day. That's
No.
for damn sure.
No. My anxiety is my superpower.
Sometimes people say stuff like that.
That's insane to say.
It's insane. It's absolutely nuts.
Anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, bipolar, all these are...
These are not superpowers.
These
are
are
chemical imbalances.
They're inherently bad things.
They're inherently bad.
And
Stop
you
trying
know
to
what I
make
think
it
it
sound
is
good.
that people are always like, there's nothing wrong with you.
Actually, there is.
There is.
Scientifically, there is.
There's something
wrong.
and that's okay.
That's okay.
To have something wrong.
Yes.
But you got to fix it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're
You
a
gotta
bad
fix it,
person.
you gotta
It doesn't
take
mean
care
you
of
don't
it.
have value. It doesn't mean all those
It's
things.
the same. You do not break your leg and say, this is okay. It's obviously not okay. It fucking hurts. You have to do something about it.
Exactly. Me with a broken leg. This is my superpower. It's like, bitch, you can't walk. Girl, who you saving when you can't fucking walk, girl? All right.
I've changed. So here's what I'm going to say. I've changed in the sense where I am now not responding to stuff. I'm now not responding.
I don't respond to anything.
I think I used to at least entertain the notion of being like, yeah, girl, we'll hang out. We're not going to. I'm
not hanging
throwing
out.
your ass into general in regards to the messages.
I'm with you.
I'm so sorry to say this. I'm restricting your account. I'm making it clear that I don't want to talk to you. That's what it is at this point in time. I have the collective group of people who I'm close to and want to spend my time with outside of my work and my creative outlets that I work hard at. I have those people. If it is an organic understanding that I start hanging out with someone or becoming friends with them, that's one thing.
It will happen naturally.
It will happen naturally. And if it doesn't happen naturally, there's a reason for that. It's because I don't want it to. No. I think that
I could give people lists of other people to hit up.
I don't want to hang out. Here's who might.
I don't want to. Like, I see people sometimes, I'm like, Jesus Christ, they post how they're like, I'm going away on vacation. Who would like to come?
Wild.
What?
Wild.
How much do you like people where you're willing to do that?
Or how lonely are you that you are willing to take anybody on a trip with you? Because let me tell you one thing. I am very specific about who I travel with.
Yeah, it's like, have you ever gone on a trip with literally anybody?
Most people are horrible to travel with if you are not entirely in line in regards to how you behave when you are outside of your home.
Yeah. So what's going to happen to those people that message you? You're just going to leave them in a graveyard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
You have to. What do you want me to directly say to you? No, I have no interest in being friends with you? Is that what I'm supposed to say? What do you say?
You know what I think it is it's that it doesn't feel, I think specifically in our industry, it doesn't feel genuine.
Yeah.
Too. It feels very like, we should hang out because you do well at this and I would like to do well at this too. It's like, well, then do well at it.
Then do well at it, and maybe I'll see you around.
Yeah, there are people that I know that do great at certain things and I don't hang out with them, and we have just this mutual understanding where it's like, I like you and you like me, but we're not going to extend this any further because...
Yeah. And it's not necessarily that that's the thing. It's not that I think I'm better than other people, okay? In the sense that
I think I'm better than a few people.
Oh, definitely. What I mean more so is that, like, I can go to towns and go to cities where nobody is trying to do this bullshit, okay? Nobody's trying to do this bullshit. And I'll talk to anybody. I'll hang out with anybody. I'll get to know anybody. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here, I'm not getting to know anybody. I'm not
No.
getting to know anybody. That would be stupid because so many people are strictly just trying to make a connection networking wise, and they want help in regards to their career. And I am not going to help you. I'm not going to help you.
Well, because we've tried to help people.
Yeah.
We've tried, like, people that we know that, like, we knew from college or whatever have reached out to us and been like, hey, can you help me with this? And then you give them a ton of advice, and they don't do anything with it. And then they're like,
you're wasting
oh,
my time.
Yeah, you're wasting my time. It's like, I should be paid on the hour for giving you this fucking advice if you're not going to take it.
Yeah. And it's like it's not going to be exactly what we're doing. The same formula doesn't work for every single person because it's just what you're putting out there is different than what I'm doing. And if you're doing the same thing that I'm doing, then you're just a copy of what I do. So it's like...
Yeah. Also, if you want to get into stand-up, just do it. There's literally anybody is allowed. All you have to do is go sign up at a mic and get started. That's literally it.
It's the same thing with content creation. You want to put out content, you either have it to put out or you don't.
Yeah.
And I can't help you with whether or not you have the content to put out there.
Yeah.
So
Or
you're
it's
either
like-
going to make it and put in the effort and figure it out and put it out there, or you're not going to do that. But that has nothing to do with me, and I really can't help you.
Yeah. Or when people are like, I don't know how to write a joke. It's like, you've never said a joke?
You never said a joke? Well, then this is an odd profession.
This isn't for you if you don't know how to just write one.
Right. All right.
Yikes. All right, we've got beef?
Let's do it.
Okay. I have beef. Listen to me. I have beef with the amount of time that I have spent, that you have spent, that everybody we love has spent hating our bodies. I have beef with it. I have beef with it because here's the scam, okay, is that it's never gonna end because of the way that the whole media and the whatever the fuck, they just want us to keep buying and changing and whatever to fit with whatever. And I have fucking beef because you people made me feel like I was fucking still Chunkadorian, okay, when I was fucking 125 pounds. Okay? I got beef with your asses.
Yeah, pieces of shit.
Yeah. And there goes my 20s of hating my fucking self.
No, I know, man.
What
I
the
know.
hell?
I know. It's fucking irritating. It's irritating.
What do you mean? What? And you want to know something else, too? You want to know something else? Sweating. And you know what? Proud to be sweating.
Proud to be putting out that energy and sweating.
Listen to me. With all that we have to do during the day, why are we wasting one more ounce of energy giving a flying fuck about if we are the perfect body or not?
You know what's so crazy?
What?
Is I'm very critical of my body. I'll flat out say it. Absolutely. Of course I am.
We're women.
We're women. Of course you're critical
It's
of your
common.
body. You know? But what's so strange is that men who I've dated, men who, you know, I like have been in long-term relationships with, nothing but kind things to say about my body. Nothing but absolutely just, you are beautiful. Oh my God, you're perfect. You're
And I
perfect.
think my friends are beautiful.
And I think my friends are beautiful. And I do not offer that same kindness to myself. I never have.
I don't know what it is because it's a scam and a sham.
Yeah.
And these people want us to feel like shit. So then we keep buying their products and whatever. Also, you got these fucking teeny boppers online that are fucking assholes to grown adult women. Why are you calling?
Like,
why are you making fun of the way that I look? I'm 30.
And I could beat you up.
I could call your mom.
I could call your mom and say, your dipshit son. Your loser ass son.
You know what I think it is too? Is it's like you talk to other people our age. We're in this little hellhole called Los Angeles. You talk to other people our age. They don't have to worry about it the same way that we do.
No.
They can just go live their life, wear a 14 from J. Crew, and be happy as a clam. Okay?
No.
But us over here, you know, you got stores where for grown women where the large is my thigh. Okay?
I know.
And it's like, I understand. Look, everybody and their mother could probably, you go to a personal trainer, they're like, you could lose 20 pounds. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. 20 pounds isn't going to kill me. Okay.
20 pounds less than what I am. I'm going to tell you something. I borderline look like an alien. Like, I look like a bobblehead. I don't look okay. So it's like, I'm sorry if, like, on camera right now, there's a little bit of, like, a double chin, or I have, like, flabby arms, something like that. I'm at least healthy.
Well, yeah, and it's like, why can't we... I just wish that we were more... I feel like in the 50s, my body type would never be discussed at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would never be discussed.
Right. Right.
Because it's like you're a grown woman. You're not 14.
Yeah.
You're not going to be this big.
And maybe it's because we look like we'd be younger than 30. Like, our faces look as though we're 25 or 26. I don't know.
I don't know. But the point is I'm done with it. I'm done with wasting my fucking time hating it. It's exhausting. Yeah, I'll go to the gym. Yeah, it's a bummer when pants don't fit. Guess what? I have enough money to go buy new pants, okay? Things are okay.
Yeah.
Things are okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would never, ever talk to my friends the way that I talk to myself.
Yeah, same.
So I got beef.
I understand it.
I'm done, and I hope you guys are done too. Make a little pact with me. We're done hating ourselves, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
And besides, look at me. I'm beautiful. So happy to deliver this message looking like this. I am beautiful. Also, the pirate ship takes off in 10. You're either on the boat or you're not.
I have beef. So this is something that I made a comment on Twitter, like probably, I think I was like 20 when I originally first said it. And at first I totally retracted my opinion? Redacted?
You took it back? Retracted.
Retracted. I retracted my opinion because I said, okay, I see where these people are coming from. But honestly, I stand by what I said. And this is what I'm going to say.
We love digging up old shit. Never forget. Go ahead.
Never forget. I am on Hinge, okay? For dating, obviously.
For research.
For research.
To collect.
To sell a couch. Okay. I'm on Hinge. I would say about 50% of the men who I come across, men is a loose term here, who I come across on Hinge, put as their profession that they are a musician. Do you know the definition of a profession? That means a occupation that is paid. You mean to tell me that 50% of the men in Los Angeles are successfully paying their bills by playing music? Yep. Is that what you're telling me? 50% of you are going out and paying all of your bills by playing the guitar. Is that what's going on?
I think
that's not what's going on.
I think musician is being used as a synonym for DoorDasher.
That's if you're dropping off burritos, just say that. I don't care. I would rather you let me know. I would rather you be clear with the fact that you are a line cook, which is a respectful job. Any job where you are working, where you are clocking in and clocking out and doing a job and contributing to society is more respectful than you trying to pitch as though you're worthy of dating because you know how to play the fucking ukulele.
Yeah. And the problem is like a lot of these dudes are just trying to get laid out of the whole thing. So they're like, well, they're not going to fuck a whatever, right? Is that the whole point?
I don't fucking know. I literally don't know, but at the end of the day, it's like if you're doing that shit and you're like, I mean, it's one thing if you're 24. These are guys who are 35 fucking years old. You're 35 years old putting on Hinge that you're a musician and nobody's ever heard of you? You're putting that as your profession? If you are not getting paid, that is not your job. That is a hobby, my friend. Yeah. That is something you do in your downtime.
Yeah. Fingering the fiddle and whatnot.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, what was the opinion that people had on Twitter? That they were like, you're an asshole?
Basically that you can declare yourself as a musician even if you aren't getting paid, which I'm not saying that you can't. But when I ask you what your profession is, what your occupation is, I'm asking what are you doing to pay your bills?
Yeah, I mean, I could call myself tall compared to a child.
Yeah. But what are we, like, if you're not making any money doing it, that's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm asking.
Yeah, and then don't make me ask, what's your real job?
Don't make me do that.
Yeah, I also think, though, that anybody that we associated with on Twitter between the years of 2012 and 2015 is gone. I don't think I associate with anybody.
No, definitely not.
Nothing.
Definitely not. But I remember it distinctly because I was like, maybe that was harsh. But I think truly my point was being missed, which is that I would love to live in a society where you can declare yourself a fucking, I don't know, like a milkmaid or something. And just because you say you are, that means you are.
But also the other thing is, like, men right now, I can't speak for all of them, but a lot of, like, the conversation that's happening right now is like, why do men have to, like, be all of these things? Like, and whatever. And it's like, because if I'm a woman who's all those things, then the man has to be it too. If this is going to be equal, then I need someone who's giving 125%.
At the end of the day, you're not talking to somebody who just sits on their ass and waits around for a guy to be like, oh, can I take you out? And goes and has expensive meals and stuff like that. I fucking work, okay?
Yeah.
I've been working like my whole fucking life. So I don't really want to invest any time in somebody who doesn't understand that. And I also think this is another point I was going to make. I am no longer dating anybody who I would not hire.
Ooh, that's good.
I am no longer dating anybody who I wouldn't give a job.
Yeah, I like that.
Because I think majority of the people that I've dated in the past, I'd be like, ain't no way.
Yes.
No way could they be a member of the staff that I manage or something like that.
I would give one of them a job, maybe. One. But even then, he would piss me off, probably.
Out of your exes?
Yeah. Yeah. Just by being a fucking ego maniac.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, God, no.
No.
No. No.
So, I mean, that's what I got beef with.
Just be real. Just be honest.
Just be honest.
Just be honest.
I don't care what you do.
No.
Anything is respectful.
More respectful than just saying musician.
Truly.
All right, Hen House Open Mic.
Let's do it.
Do you want to go first?
Sure.
All right.
This week was camping. I have a song.
Okay.
Starts off with a little bit of a dialogue.
Okay. Ooh, like Pink does.
I think so.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I love to go camping. Little bit about me. I'm so good at camping. I love it so much.
I'm not afraid of the bears, no. I am not scared of the night. Bugs are no bother to me. Sleep on the ground feels right. But I swear to this God, yeah, I swear I'm a mama. Yeah, I say this with all respect, cause I don't wanna fight with karma. I hate when you cook my eggs and you ain't get the temp right. Said over easy, you gave over hard, now it's on sight. This egg's already dead. It's like you killed it again. If you can't cook over open fire, you ain't good at camping. You're a liar.
Tell him.
That's it.
I'm sorry. Okay. Again, kind of. I didn't really understand the beginning.
And I swear.
And I swear. I didn't really understand the beginning.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Who is the voice was the guy?
Yeah, the guy who's like, I love camping. A little bit about me. I love camping. It's like you can't even cook a fucking egg over open fire. The fuck
So
you mean you
how
love
do you-
camping?
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, I have a slam poem.
All right.
Okay. My father went camping in the 80s, never came back. We hypothesized a rigorous storm, or maybe a gruesome bear attack. I was in the subway on 84th in 2008. I saw a man who looked like my father. He ordered a footlong, and I said, I can't wait any longer. Excuse me, sir. Did you go camping December 3rd, 1985? I am Anastasia, one of your kids who was hoping you'd be alive. I am so sorry, ma'am, he replied. My name is Jared. I let out a sigh. He turned back at me and said, "But wait, I'm sorry. Did you say kids? Yeah, no, I've got a campsite." Jared Fogle
Yeah.
of the big pedophile
Right.
case of Subway.
I'm familiar.
She ran into him in a Subway.
Thanks for that, Kel. The good Jared Fogle slam poem that arguably your diction didn't match slam poetry. I do have to let you know.
Thanks.
I would give it more of a
It's more of a story.
just a
More of a story. You can't win them all.
I think that it was
It had some turns.
it had some turns,
Some
some
twists.
unexpected turns. Well,
Well, everybody, this has been another episode of Night Coop. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
yes.
You can follow us at Night Coop Podcast. My Instagram is This Is Kelly Ryan.
And I am Allie Ryan.
And then if you take a look-see at my show sketch, kellyryancomedy.com, I will be in Batavia, Illinois,
Jesus.
September 14th through 16th. Close to Chicago, but I've been told not enough to do anything in Chicago. So
Yeah.
there you go. Come on out. If you're in that area, I'd love to see you. All right. God bless.
All right, we'll see ya.
Bye.